Let's talk about dividing polynomials. I have 8x cubed plus 16x squared plus 12x. All of that is divided by 4x. We are dividing this by a monomial. I can take every term in my numerator, separate it, and divide it by 4x. And that is what I have done here. And now we simply divide each term, or cancel. 8 divided by 4 is 2. X to the third divided by x to the first. That will simply be x squared. The second term, 16 divided by 4 is 4. X squared divided by x to the first is x. And the last term, 12 divided by 4 is 3. And x divided by x, that will simply cancel. Our answer is 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. Let's look at this problem another way. I could factor the numerator. The numerator has a greatest common factor of 4x. 4x will divide into each of these terms. 4x times 2x squared will get me back to 8x to the third. 4x is 16x squared. And 4x times 3 is 12x. I have simply factored the numerator using the greatest common factor. And now we can cancel. This 4x will cancel with the 4x in the denominator. My answer is the same as I got the first time. 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. So for the first problem, since we were dividing by a monomial, we took each term in the numerator and divided it by the monomial. And the second way, we factored out the GCF and canceled. Which way do you like the best? Let's try this problem. 12y squared plus 14y plus 22. I am dividing by a monomial, so I'm going to choose to take each term in the numerator and divide it by that monomial. So I am separating each term. Let's cancel. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Y squared divided by y is simply y. In the second term, 14 divided by 2 is 7. And the y's cancel. And the last term, be careful here. 22 divided by 2 is 11. And I do have a y in the denominator that will not cancel with anything in the numerator. So that will be 11 over y. Let's try one more problem. X squared minus 4x minus 21 divided by x minus 7. We have a trinomial divided by a binomial. So I can't separate the terms here because I am not dividing by a monomial, one term. I still have two options here. I am going to factor this first. X squared minus 4x minus 21 will factor. It will be x minus 7 times x plus 3. And it is divided by x minus 7. So I have the binomial x minus 7 in the numerator and the same binomial in the denominator. Those will cancel. The answer is x plus 3. Well, now we are going to do this problem using long division. X squared minus 4x minus 21. That is my dividend. I will put that under the division sign. Maybe when you were younger, you called this under the house. And it is divided by x minus 7. That's my divisor. I will put this outside the division symbol. And I'm going to simplify this using long division. Let's get to work. Now we have the same process that we had when we used to do long division when we were younger. Okay, I will look at the first term in my divisor and see how many times it will divide into the first term of my dividend. how do I get from x to x squared? Yeah, you would multiply it times x. Now, I do like to line this up. So since it's x to the first, I am putting it over the x in my dividend. Now, we're going to take this answer, the quotient, multiply it by the divisor. X times x is x squared. X times a negative 7 is a negative 7x. And then we will subtract. Well, subtracting is the same thing as changing those signs and then adding. I like to circle my new signs that I'm going to use. So we are going to subtract and combine these. So x squared minus x squared, it's gone. Negative 4x and a positive 7x will be 3x. Now bring down your next term and we do it again. Look at the first term in your divisor. How do I get from x to 3x? Hopefully you're saying you needed to multiply it times 3, a positive 3. So put that plus 3 in the quotient area. And you notice how it's a constant and it is over the constant in the dividend. It really helps to keep this lined up. Now let's multiply this 3 times my divisor. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. And now I will subtract. And subtracting is when you can change the signs and add. Once again, I like to circle the signs once I have changed them. So 3x minus 3x, cancel. A negative 21 and a positive 21, cancel. I have a 0 for a remainder. My answer is once again x plus 3. Now for more examples on using long division to divide polynomials, be sure to watch the second video.